Oh, well, hello, my wonderful broskis of the Maverick Nation. Broskis and broskies. And this is part, I believe, part 4 of the What If Izuku Midoria Became a Hollow series. This is part 4. And seeing as in the last part, basically Izuku said, I'm going to the whole UA Sports Festival. We're gonna do this shit. Basically, Bakugo, he is training his ass off. And by the way, if you're wondering why it's dark as hell, the light is off and it's 11 o'clock in the freaking whatever. Seriously, I really don't care. Just I know you guys can see my face. And that's all that matters, really. The two of us, anyways, basically, gonna train his ass off. Everybody's training their ass off. Izuku feels pretty damn confident. But he's like, Kirogiri, Shigaraki, you guys might need to come with me for this. Just, I wouldn't want you guys to not be able to see the fun. Up close and personal. And, the first thing in the sports festival was the race. Now, the two people that are going to be the closest to winning are going to be Bakugo and Izuku, because, well, they basically didn't have a choice. They had to let him in. So Bakugo, Izuku, it's basically going to be testing how fast they are. And the only reason why Bakugo loses this one is because he doesn't want to go into his Bankai. He doesn't even really want to go into his Shikai. At least not yet. However, whenever it comes to the cavalry race, shit gets really freaking weird. It's just like a full dart. They kind of equilibrium themselves out for the cavalry thing. And when concerning the tournament, it's basically down to the main event. Like Mayweather versus McGregor, or whatever his name is. It's Bakugo versus Izuku. And Bakugo is like, he goes into his Bankai. He's like, Bankai. And he's like, goes into it. And Izuku's just like, well, aren't you just the cutest little thing? And basically, Bakugo's like, why aren't you going into your resurrection? And he's just like, oh, well, I guess I could show you the secret I have been keeping all to myself. And he's just like, segunda etapa. And like, while Bakugo's like in his regular Bankai, he just gets thrashed around by segunda etapa Izuku. He's just thrashing him around. And so basically, like, Izuku, like, Bakugo's like having to use his sword to prop him back up so he can stand back up. And basically, Izuku's just like, if you don't start fighting serious, I will kill you. And Bakugo is basically just like, well then. He just rips off like a hollow mask, full mask. Full mask Bakugo in his Bankai. And so basically now his full mask and Bankai versus Segunda Etapa, it's like he's still getting thrashed around. Even in full mask and in Bankai, he's still getting thrashed around. And basically it's like, Bakugo's just, the hell am I supposed to do? And basically, Izuku has his finger out like this. Remember this? Cyril Oscuros. And he just blasts. And Bakugo doesn't even have like the freaking mask left to protect him. He just gets whoosh. But like Izuku goes over and it's like, seems he's dead. What a disappointment. It's basically like, wait, Bakugo's dead? How? Like, he trained like all night and day. And Iza was like, it's the result of the Hokyoku. Bakugo didn't stand a chance. He never stood a chance. The Hokyoku makes Izuku too strong. And Izuku's just like, Aizawa, you're a very perceptive one. I'll kill you nice and slowly. I'm going to burn Bakugo's body. I see no need in his spirit. Or I could force it for him to become one with us. One of us. And like, the hollow part is just like, since Rubai is part of the hollow part, it's just like, son no mai. It's like the thing that Rukia uses to kill Araniero. Like the ice thing that breaks off and then like turns the entire room into ice. It's like, son no mai. I only remember that part of the attack. But it's just like, shoo, like a big ice blast. And this even catches Izuku off guard. He's like, wait, what? And like the ice just like encapsulates Bakugo and like brings him back and like breaks through the ice. But he's not his normal self anymore. Something is wrong. Very, wrong. And it's almost like you can hear it in the background, like freaking incantation from like the fourth Bleach movie. Like, harmony is not with us. Harmony is living hell is coming. Like just like freaking incantation in the background. Like misery is waiting at the gates of Armageddon. Misery is waiting at the gates of Armageddon. Basically, like freaking incantation in the background. It's like freaking Vasto Lorde Bakugo. He went Vasto Lorde. And Izuku was just like, what the hell? And basically, Vasto Lorde Bakugo just thrashes Izuku around. And basically, like at the end of it all, he just does the same thing that Vasto Lorde Ichigo did to Ukiura in his Seguro Tapa form. He freaking Zero to the freaking head. Just like, kaboosh! And all that's really left is like regular Izuku, like not even like in hollow form anymore. Like still has the hollow hole, but like the Anchor clothes are gone. It's like regular clothes. It's just like regular Izuku, except for the hollow hole. That's like the only like real distinguishing feature. He like blasted him out of like all of his power. And Bakugo, in seeing this, like finally manages to break out of the Vasta Lorde form. He's just like, Izuku. And Izuku's just like, he's just like on his freaking back. He's just like, you didn't finish me. Do it. I have nothing left to live for. It seems you've forgotten all of my happiness, all of my hope. It was left with you. And then All For One comes the hell out of nowhere. And he's just like, you think that's so? And basically it's like, now that you're down, Hokyoku will bow to me. And actually, like, with the last bit of strength, like, Izuku has, he's like, Hokyoku. And he just grabs it and rips it out. And he's just like, Hokyoku. And crushes it into dust. And All For One is just like, you insane child. And he's basically just like, All For One. You've already defeated me, Bakugo. The only one who's left is All For One. And then we can finish this. And so basically Bakugo just like, Getsuga Tensho! Basically blasts All For One into oblivion. And basically he looks back and is like, Izuku, please. And Izuku is just like, keep on forgetting, it seems. I am not his goodness. I am not his happiness. I am all of the darkness that is now. However, I can no longer continue. With the way my body is, the shape it's in, I will no longer be able to continue to go on. I will no longer be able to go on. And basically, like, the entire, like, Ceroblast also incinerated Shigaraki and Kiragiri, so they're gone. And basically, Izuku's basically laid to rest. Like, permanently this time. Hopefully permanently. And Bakugo was just like, he's just like right there at like the grave site. And he's just like, Izuku, I'm sorry. And then like some random guy just shows up and he's like, are you Bakugo? Are you TX Bakugo? And Bakugo's like, yes. I was asking. And the guy's basically just like, well, the brother of the Captain Commander, the younger brother of the Captain Commander, who just so happens to be a captain. You wouldn't mind being my vice captain, would you? Squad, I believe. Should I do 3 or 8? No, actually, I'm not gonna look something up. It wasn't that long. This video really hasn't been that long, so I'm gonna go ahead and look something up. Ah, he is my favorite number. How sweet. Shunsui was the captain of the 8th Division. Apparently. Uh, well, basically, first my name. My name. Basically, the dude's name that I'm about to say is actually a sort of name pun on Soga King, like something from One Piece. This guy's name? My name is Soguki. Get it? Soga King? Soguki? specifically Kyoraku Soguki. My ancestor, Kyoraku Shunsui, the Captain Commander of a long time ago. And Bakugo is like, so you're just like Shunsui before he became the Captain Commander. You're the commander of the 8th Division, just like what he used to be. Yes, I am the captain of the 8th Division. And I want you to be my vice captain, Bakugo. Chiatsuki Bakugo. Chiatsuki Bakugo, will you be my vice captain of Squad 8? I am Kyoraku Soguki, the captain of Squad 8, and I want you, Chiatsuki Bakugo, to be my vice captain of Squad 8. Do you accept the offer? And Bakugo was like, well, I guess more than ever, this would sort of be a way to be my own type of hero. Why not? See, Borai, I'm actually becoming a vice captain. This Soguki guy, it seems like he knows what he's doing. And basically, it's like a time skip to Soguki, and basically, like Bakugo and Soguki, they're basically just like, Soguki is like a sipping freaking tea, and Bakugo is just doing his training, and Soguki is just like, Bakugo, you mind coming around? And Bakugo's like, yeah, I could use a break from this training. What exactly for, though? And Sogoki is just like, well, if you're interested, I heard about your girlfriend and her ability to see spirits. Maybe she could be a substitute lieutenant. Actually, I already did that for you. Don't try to lie to me. I know you two are boyfriend-girlfriend material. And Bakugo was like, wait, Uraraka? How did you... And when... And Uraraka is just like, yeah, can you believe it? I'm substitute lieutenant of Squad 8. So, technically, since I'm a lieutenant, I technically kinda have to do what you say, Bakugo. And you train me to become stronger. That's basically what Soguki does for you, right? Because he's the actual captain of Squad 8. And Bakugo's like, wait, you are a substitute lieutenant, so I guess this would give us some free time together. And Soguki is like, see, I knew it. You are boyfriend-girlfriend material. And Bakugo is like, please, Captain Soguki, please, don't do this to me. And then it's just like, freaking, I'm gonna go, look up some stuff. Oh, one after Kimpachi. Apparently Mayuri was the captain of the 12th Division. And basically, like someone from the 12th Division, just like, uh, uh, Captain Sogoki of the 8th Division. We have the 12th Division. We need your help. And, your Vice Captain and Lieutenant, if you please. And basically, Sogoki is like, help with what? And it's basically like, well, we sent some of our members over to investigate some activity that seemed like it could be something to do with hollows. So, we do believe it could be something of a outbreak of Menos Grande, if they haven't come back by now. So, and Sogoki is basically like, so you of the 12th Division want us of the 8th Division to help you. And basically this guy is like, please. And dude is like, Sogoki is just like, Bakugo, Uraraka, we're leaving. We have some things to take care of. And Bakugo was just like, well, Sore no Bakuhatsu, how do you feel about shredding some hollows? And basically, Sore no Bakuhatsu, like two different spirits, one of them being Rubarai as the hollow, and the other one being like the good part of Izuku, that kind of looks like also kind of looks like Old Man Zangetsu, has the getup, and even sort of the face mask thing, like over his eyes, like the visor thing. Basically, they're both like, well, I guess never a better time. We were getting bored of not doing anything, just lying around here, sipping tea. That's basically what Rubara is saying, because, he's the hollow. He's more the unstable sort of side. And basically, Izuku, which is more of the Shinigami side, is just like, well, if you want my honest opinion, why not? Let's add that frostbite and freezer burn. Mess them up real good. And Bakugo's like, that's exactly what I wanted to hear from you guys. Lets me know that you're staying in character. And Uraka's like, what exactly are you doing? And Bakugo is like, you should have seen me do this by now, like several times. I am speaking with my Zanpakuto. That's kind of the thing. I'll teach you about it some other time. Anyways, let's go. And that is the end of this What If, because I really don't see how much further the story could go. I mean, we've basically done the main whole story objective thing with Izuku in his hollow state. So yeah, there's not really much further we can go. I wonder if it will be that way for the whole Air Sans What If, or if that will have more story to it. But for this is where I see it ending. So, I'm the Dark Shadow Maverick. The Dark Shadow Maverick is out. Adassus.